Welcome to the wonderful world of dodgy movies. I'm your host, Movie and TV Mistress. This week, since it's October, and that's the month of American Thanksgiving, of Halloween and of scares, and of trick-or-treat. Tonight, I am reviewing a film called Trick or Treat.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
Okay, so it's not the film you were all expecting. I know you're expecting the 1986 Trick or Treat. Be patient. This is a classic 1952 Walt Disney short starring Donald Duck, his three nephews Huey, Dewey and Louie, and a witch called Witch Hazel. So, basically the story is about Donald being taught a lesson by Witch Hazel because, well, he's a jerk. You see, his nephews have dressed up as a devil, a witch, and a ghost. And trick-or-treating, as you do at Halloween. And rather than give them a treat, Donald fills their bags with lit firecrackers. Now, when I saw this, my first thought was, wow, Donald is such an asshole. I mean, I thought people claim that Howard's a bit of an idiot, but Donald is just a real jerk to his own nephews. Who puts firecrackers in their candy and lets it blow up on them? That is seriously mean. But Witch Hazel witnesses this, and she decides to talk to Donald on behalf of the little boys.
Oh, bless their little black hearts. I saw the whole thing, kids. Down, Beelzy Bob, down, please. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, a real witch.
Oh, joy, thou do believeth in witches. Just for that, I'll help thee get thy candy.
Uh-oh, another one.
My name, sir, is Hazel. Witch Hazel, that is.
Oh,
That quacking rogue is tougher than I thought. Now, come here, boys. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll need some very gruesome ingredients. I'll call them swamp.
Decides to quote Shakespeare, specifically Macbeth, and with the help of the devil, the witch, and the ghost, creates a potion that will scare Donald to giving them the treats. Oh, it works. And can I just point out at this point, now, okay, so let me see. Huey's the one in red, so that's the devil. Dewey is water, so he's the witch because he's in blue, so that must mean that the ghost is Louie. Now, I don't know why, but if you look at Louie as the ghost, he has no eyes. It is the creepiest thing, because if you see this following scene, you notice that the ghosts made from posts have eyes, and clearly have souls in said eyes. Louie, in his ghost costume, has soulless eyes. And that's just terrifying to me, but explains a lot. Anyway, so the potion works, and Donald's about to give all the treats to the kids and to Witch Hazel, but he overhears Witch Hazel going, "He's a pushover." So rather than give them the treats, he locks the door and swallows the tea. Yeah, he's just a major jerk in this film. And it continues, but in the end, as with all shorts, the kids get what they want, they get the treats. But unfortunately, Donald ends up with some severe brain damage after what is done to him in the next scene. I mean...
No, you've made old Hazel mad. I'll cast a spell that's double grim. Smash that door down, feet. With him.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
This hurts me worse than it does you. Now take a longer start. About a mile or two. Get ready, kids. Here he goes. I thought he'd listen to reason.
All right together. Good one.
Come, Beelzebub, it's nearly dawn.
First of all, Witch Hazel curses his feet to kick him in the ass until he spits up the key. He thinks he can beat them by sliding the key under the door. So she basically strengthens the curse on his feet and tells the feet to run a mile or so out of the house and use Donald to break down the door. Which works. Good for her. But seriously, I think that explains Donald's speech. I think he has serious brain damage. But when you look into the history of Donald's nephews, maybe that explains the whole family. Now, I've always wondered about Huey, Dewey and Louie. They're always with their Uncle Donald or their Uncle Scrooge McDuck. Where's their mum? Where's their dad? So, I did some research and I was intrigued. Turns out, the first time that they went to see Donald, it was for a day. It wasn't permanently, it wasn't anything like that. That was in the movies, but then there was a comic book that followed that. They were sent on a temporary basis to go and stay with Uncle Donald by their mum. Now, their mum is either called Della or Dumella, depending on the version you read or see. But she is mentioned. You never find out the name of their dad, but she sends Huey, Dewey and Louie to stay with their uncle while their father recovers in hospital after the kids played a practical joke on him of sticking firecrackers under his chair. They are never then heard from ever again, the parents, and they are left with Uncle Donald. Until he then joins the Navy and dumps them on Uncle Scrooge at the beginning of DuckTales. So, there's a DuckTale for you. No wonder Donald wants to put firecrackers in their candy. These kids are evil. No wonder they're the devil, a soulless ghost, and a witch that kind of looks like a sailor with a broom. Look, I never knew that, and it just dawned on me when I was watching this movie, because it's called Trick or Treat, and that was my joke. It was a trick, because it's Halloween, that I would trick you into thinking that I was watching Trick or Treat. I did. I watched Donald Duck's Trick or Treat. This film, okay, it's a short. It's 8 minutes long. It's not bad. It's a quick Halloween introduction for little kids. And ends with a great pumpkin scare at the end. If you're scared of pumpkins going boo. Don't worry, I will be watching Trick or Treat this month. Just not yet. So, check out Donald Duck in the 1952 Walt Disney short Trick or Treat with Witch Hazel and a soulless Louie. So join me again next week, folks, for another review of Trick or Treat. Now remember what I always say, there's a lot of dodgy films out there. Be careful what you watch. You never know what to expect. And thumbs up, comment way down below, and hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell, and I will see you all again next week. Bye.
Ooh.